Recording. Welcome, everyone. I'm just going to turn up my sound just a little bit. It's Carla here, and welcome to our Wednesday night. Now, normally this is our Z Team huddle, but tonight we are switching it up just because we can. And tonight is all about fasting. So, just a little bit of an insight into fasting, just letting some other people in as we go along. And, some of you have tried fasting, some of you are seasoned fasters, some of you may have tried some form of fasting in the past, but just curious to know a little bit more. And what I want to stress tonight, though, is there's no real right or wrong way for fasting. There's lots of different ways, and there are better ways to fast, but quite honestly, you just have to find what works for you. So that's the most important thing. So tonight we're going to talk about fasting, a little bit of the health benefits, which they're undeniable, right? There's so much research out there, and all you have to do is Google health benefits of fasting, and you will get pages and pages and of documents and research and clinical studies and all sorts of things. So it is absolutely backed by science. There is no denying the health benefits of it. Yes, there are some better ways, like I said, and we would love to share with you tonight how we fast and what we've found works for us. So there's a couple of girls, Nettie and Corrine, who are seasoned fasters. I have been fasting for a while, but I'm not a regular faster. Like these girls are like the bomb at it. So
Yeah,
I
but I
will
think progress.
of course, right?
Yeah, it has been. But the
Yeah.
best thing I've ever done, I honestly, the best thing I've ever done, but it has it's taken a long time, years upon years of just like giving it a go. Even when you fall and fail, it's like getting up and doing it again. It's like, I'm not going to let this defeat me. Yeah, like, mm.
100%. Yeah.
And
And
it
I
gets,
think that's the thing. I think, some people set out to do a 24-hour fast or a 36-hour or 48 or whatever it is. And they might get halfway through or not quite the whole way. And they think they've failed. You haven't failed.
no. And it's 12 hours. If you
Yes,
anything over 12 hours, you're actually getting some type of benefit.
that's
And
right.
anyone can do 12 hours because you sleep for most of that time. So if you
Yes.
extend your sleep, you extend it, yeah, and you will get, so any time after 12 hours, you're getting some type of benefit for the body.
And
Mm.
we've definitely got some tricks of the trade, I guess you could call it. And exactly what Kareem was saying, count your sleeping hours, 100%. When I sort of found that out, I'm like, oh, you can count your sleeping hours. That is so cool. I'm like, well, that's 8 hours right there, So I think when we think of fasting, we just think that it's this anxiety and this, oh my gosh, I'm not allowed to eat. So we just want to portray um obviously the benefits, like I said before, but how we do it, and the way that we've found really has been a game changer, quite honestly. So I'm going to jump in and share my screen, and bear with me while I move things around and get things in order. Um, and present. Okay. Now, I'm guessing you guys can all see the flashing $500 in prizes. Yeah? Cool. So this is what we're sort of leading into, which is really, really exciting, because we are starting a challenge, which is our Fast and Thrive 48, which I'm so excited about this. And yes, there is $500 in prizes, which is huge. So everyone who enters into the challenge and registers goes into the draw, which is really awesome. It's a great prize. So it's not clicking over. Is that moving for you guys?
No.
Is it? It's not. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, oh, that's why it's somehow finished on the end. There we go. Dramatic music.
It's usually the operator, Carla.
And very dramatic. Okay, so sorry about that little glitch. I was actually at the end of the presentation, not the start. So this is pretty much what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. It is such a vicious cycle. We've got daily toxic exposure. We've got stress. Stress is a big one. Um, we've got increased inflammation, impaired hormone and nutrition utilization, impaired cell function and health. And then it just keeps going around. So, poor nutrition, poor gut health, stress, lack of exercise, poor hydration, poor sleep, absence of fasting. If any of these you're sort of thinking, yeah, well, that's me and that's me. Oh, that not so much, but that's me. Then listen up, because this is going to be a game changer for you. So imagine starting your day feeling lighter, more focused, ready to tackle anything that comes your way. So, the power of resetting your body, this is what we're talking about here. So, fasting is more than just a break from food, it's a powerful way to really just reset your body. So, it gives your digestive system a rest, which can lead to improved energy levels, mental clarity, and so much more. So I was going to go into this little clip, and actually, I think I might just do that, even if it's just the first 2 minutes, because this is someone, rather than hearing my voice talking about the science behind it, I think it's important to hear from someone who, this lady's a doctor, and there's lots of, like, Dr. Mindy is
Intermittent
also there
fasting
as
is a
well.
useful and proven tool for fat loss, but it also has health benefits. When you fast, your body has an opportunity to clean up dead cells and debris through a process called autophagy. And this process has been credited with everything from slowing aging to better heart health. Hi, I'm Dr. Becky from drbeckyfitness.com. I'm a college instructor of the science of nutrition. The term autophagy is the combination of two words, auto and phagia, which literally translated means self-eating. And that is exactly what's happening with autophagy. It is a process in which your cells eat themselves when they die of natural causes, or they sustain some type of damage, or your body just simply needs the cell components to make something like energy. So autophagy is like a self-cleaning system in your body, and sure enough, you want autophagy to be happening, because if it doesn't, then the dead cells and debris just sit there and they essentially rot. And when this happens, the decaying cells give off harmful substances called inflammatory cytokines that spread the damage to more cells, kind of like a rotten apple causes the whole bushel of apples to go bad. And as you can imagine, as this cellular damage spreads, the larger tissues and organs sustain damage, aging accelerates, and biological processes get gummed up, so to speak, so they don't work as efficiently. So autophagy is temporarily shut down when you eat, and that's because eating requires energy. Your body has to divert resources to digestion when you take in nutrients, so it doesn't have time for cellular cleanup. Now, all of this back and forth between digestion and autophagy is regulated by complex nutrient sensing processes in your body. But to understand it in a simple way, it helps to think of your body as a restaurant. When a restaurant is full of customers, the workers are busy. They're getting those customers their food, and there's no time for them to spend on cleanup. In fact, it's not until after the restaurant closes that the workers have sufficient time to clean up. And of course, having that time to clean up is important because otherwise there will be uneaten food rotting all over the place, right? And disease would spread. Well,
Okay, so you get the picture, right, guys? So that I just thought that was just a really, really great way to explain it, the restaurant. If you don't pause and stop to clean up, there's a buildup of muck in your body. So I thought that was just a really, really cool way of explaining autophagy and what autophagy is all about. So I'll just go back into my presentation. All right, so this is just a basic rundown and of fasting and the benefits and what fasting is all about. It really has been around for thousands and thousands of years. Physical benefits with mental and emotional benefits. You know, we've got enhanced fat burning and weight loss, improved insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control, cellular repair and regeneration, which is what the doctor was talking about, reduced inflammation and better digestion, mental and emotional benefits, heightened mental focus and clarity, increased sense of accomplishment, which we all love, elevated mood and emotional reset, and improved relationship with food as well. So here is a timeline of what happens in such a thing like a 48-hour fast. So the first 4 to 8 hours, your blood sugar level starts to drop. 8 to 12 hours is when your fat burning kicks in. That's what we call ketosis, right? 12 to 6, the human growth hormone starts to increase. 20 to 24 hours is when that beautiful state of autophagy begins, and so on, as you can see from the chart there. Now, this can be slightly different for every individual. So someone like an athlete who has a fast metabolism already, their body fat levels are quite low, would most likely hit autophagy much sooner, maybe even around the 12-hour mark. But this is just a general guide for the average everyday person, just so you can see how it works in that timeline. So these combined effects make fasting such a powerful tool, not just for weight loss, but for a healthier life and a healthier way of living. So we want to talk now about fasting doesn't have to be a lonely journey. You don't have to do it alone. I know the first time I tried fasting many years ago, it was certainly on my own, and I didn't do very well, I have to say. And it wasn't until I started fasting with a community where I got support, I got some tips and hacks from others like Annette and Corrine, who'd been doing it for much longer than I had. And that's where I started to find some success, and I was able to go a little bit longer. So surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who are on the same path and they're cheering you on. They're like your private little cheer squad, and you're sharing the experience together. So when you're part of a supportive community, every step becomes easier. It just feels so much easier. And of course, when you've got guidance from coaches and fasting experts like our team here, it just makes it not so daunting in the end. Our team have got some pretty amazing tips and hacks, like I was saying before, and it just really helps you to have a much more enjoyable experience. So anything from hydration strategies and mindset shifts when you're feeling like you're kind of hitting the brick wall or struggling, our team has got some incredible tips that will help you to break through those little lull moments. So some of the outcomes that you can expect at the end of your fast: definitely some reduced bloating, enhanced mental clarity, 100%. I'll give you an example. My husband George, he was doing a 40-hour fast, and at the end of his fast he felt so energized and his head was so clear. He just said, I'm going to the gym to train, and then I'm going to break my fast after my training session. And I just looked at him like he was a little bit cray-cray, but I thought, something's wrong with you. Are you feeling okay? You haven't eaten for 40 hours. But he said he felt amazing. His energy was through the roof for his workout. And he said his mental clarity was a standout. So he said he was having conversations with people in the gym where it was like it was someone else talking. And he said the words were just flowing out. The sentence structure was coming out like, he was some professor at uni. And if you know my husband, you understand what I'm talking about. He is like a bit of a professor, but he does stutter a bit. That just disappeared, and he just had the most beautiful mental clarity. He said that workout that he did at the end of his fast, he said he had so much energy, his strength was increased. He felt like he could have trained for 3 hours. And he broke the fast with one of our beautiful Ultra 30 shakes, which at the end of a fast, we know that our body is like a sponge. So it's really, really important to make sure that you break your fast with very, very clean nutrition. And one way that we do that is breaking our fast with our Ultra 30. So it gives the body exactly what it needs, especially after a fast. So are you ready to take the plunge? We've got, like I said before, our Fast and Thrive 48 challenge. Actually pretty excited about this. I'm going to go the 48. So this is the other thing I wanted to mention tonight, that yes, it's a 48-hour challenge, and our team will absolutely support you every single step of the way. But if you find you are hitting the wall at 38 hours or 36 hours and you are unable to continue, we will help you break the fast in the best way. That does not mean you have failed. It does not mean that you can't go into the draw for the prize. If you participate in this, you are a winner. You have won already. So yes, we will support you and try and get you through some of those plateaus to get you into autophagy for as long as possible. We want that beautiful dejunking of cells. We want to clear out that restaurant, right, of all the gunk that's been building up over years and years. So we will help you and coach you to go as far as you can And then when you feel you're ready and you can't do any more, we will also support you in breaking that fast the right way. So how cool is this when you're fasting with friends and mates and colleagues? So the list on the left is some of the products from our beautiful company, Zalevo, that you can absolutely have on your fast that does not take you out of autophagy. The list on the right is all the other things that you can also have on your fasting. Yes, we know you can water fast and you don't need the products. Yes, you can absolutely do a water only fast, 100%. But if you are wanting to give your body and flood your body with nutrients and ionic minerals and amino acids and vitamins, trace minerals, everything that your body needs to function without taking you out of autophagy, to make that experience a lot smoother and a lot more enjoyable, why would you not do it? And honestly, these products for me have been really, really beneficial in my fasting because I always used to struggle. It's honestly been a game changer. It really has. Yes, you can have black coffee, 100%, just no sugar, no milk. Otherwise, you are out of autophagy straight away. So our fasting days are what we at Zalevo tend to call our burn days. So this is what the schedule might look like, something like this. But once again, it's personalized, right? And we've got our team who are putting together some schedules for our burn, our 48-hour fast, that may look something similar to this, but there are also some other options as well. So it's pretty easy when you look at a schedule like this and you can go through the day and you know you can pop 2 of the Fortitude 85, which help your body combat stress. It's full of adaptogen herbs, which can keep your cortisol levels intact and without going into a bit of, if you're feeling a bit stressed, a bit of anxiety, just pop to Fortitude 85. We've got our burn mode. I do want to talk a little bit about our burn mode. It really is a safe and gentle blend of nutrients that assist the body's natural detoxification processes. It is absolutely so clean and pure. It is 100% non-GMO, natural botanicals, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, everything that I mentioned before, but there's a huge liver support in there as well with the milk thistle. Liver support is really important because where are all these dysfunctional cells going? They go through the liver to get rid of. So we need to support our liver. It's really, really important. One other ingredient in the burn mode that is a standout is the astazine or the astaxanthin. And there's numerous clinical trials and studies on this particular ingredient, and it's proven to be the world's strongest and highest quality natural antioxidant. So we all know that blueberries are a really high antioxidant, right? So just to give you an idea of where the astaxanthin sits in comparison to blueberries, it's what we call an ORAC score, ORAC. Don't ask me what it stands for. I'm actually not too sure. I need to look it up. But that's basically how they measure the level of antioxidant in that ingredient. So blueberries are sitting between 6,000 and 8,000 ORAC score, Astaxanthin and our beautiful burn mode, because there's milk thistle and other things that are antioxidants in there as well, have a 2.8 million ORAC score. It is off the charts, you guys. So it is the highest quality natural antioxidant. Yes.
Carla, it measures the antioxidant activity of various foods. That's what the ORAC is. Oxygen, radical absorbance capacity.
Beautiful. Thank you, Pamela. There you go. So it's the absorption rate, basically, of the antioxidant. That is awesome. And so with astaxanthin or astaxanthin, I have to get my tongue around it. It's a bit of a tongue twister. It's also 800 times stronger than the CoQ10. It's 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C, you guys. And it has tremendous benefits, including supporting cell health, brain health, intestinal health, anti-aging, skin health, athletic performance, energy. It's great liver and kidney health as well. So the burn mode is off the charts. It really is. And you get to drink this every 4 hours of your waking day during a fasting day. Along with all these other beautiful products, your Fortitude 85, which helps the body combat stress. The Biome Sync, either daily or trim, that is your gut health. We all know that our overall health is all starting in the gut. And then we've got some beautiful energy, natural energy drinks, the E-Vibe. We've got our amazing Drench, which is for hydration, and our Alpha, which is like our pre-workout. It's all natural. Everything in this product range is 100% all natural, all clinical doses. Now, I've been in the industry a long time, and I challenge anyone who can come across a product on the market that would be better than any of the ones that we have in Zalevo here. I would not have partnered with this company if they didn't tick all the boxes for me, because it's my reputation in the industry. These products are so clean and pure. You actually feel it as soon as you put it in your body. There's the Mind Sync there as well, which is another game changer. And Pamela and Annette are actually a bit of expert on the Mind Sync. But then we have our Ultra Days. So this is where you come out of your fasting period and you fuel your body with amazing nutrition like our Ultra 30. So yes, there's other ways to break a fast. Absolutely. You don't have to do it with an Ultra 30. No. But is it the best way? Absolutely, 100%. And I will break my fast every single time with an Ultra 30 shake, because it is full of vitamins and minerals, 85 vitamins and minerals. It's 30 grams of protein. It's got beautiful digestive enzymes in it. And it just, especially when your body is coming out of a fast, like I was saying before, it's like a sponge. So you want to make sure that you're fueling it with something super, super clean. The quality of protein that is in this protein powder, I have not seen on the market anywhere. It's grass-fed New Zealand whey. We all know that that's the best, but what a lot of people do not know is that there are 7 grades of New Zealand grass-fed whey. Zalevo used the top grade, the best. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to. They could have gone for a cheaper version, but no. They go for the best ingredients on the planet. And they go out of their way to source these ingredients. So I don't know about you, but I want to put the best in my body. And then that leads us to our fasting challenge. Super excited. I'm going to stop sharing because I want to see your faces. There we are. So, do any of you girls want to add anything at all? I kind of whizzed through it pretty quickly. No, all good.
That was amazing, Carla. It was really good. And
It was pretty comprehensive. I tried to keep it fairly simple. I could have gone really sciencey, but even I didn't understand all of it. So it's like,
it's like going down a rabbit hole when
it
you
really
start
is.
researching, the benefits in the scientific,
Yeah.
what's happening in the body during that cleanse. And that's actually a really good idea, is like when you're actually feeling hungry on a cleanse. I actually, when I was first starting, I would go to YouTube and say, what's happening in my body during a fast? And knowledge is power. And that when I could see it happening, I was like, oh, there's no way I'm breaking this fast. I don't want to stop this good work that's happening.
100%. That's a really, really good tip. You need to put that on the hack. Yeah, when you're struggling, go and start researching autophagy and where you are. And that's also why many people use like a fasting app to show them exactly where they are in their fasting journey, and that can sometimes help, right, girls? Yeah. Now the Life app, someone was having problems with it. Yeah. Now
It's no longer available in the Australian store. I do have another one that I'm using,
oh,
and it's
cool.
free.
Oh, excellent. So for those who are entering into the challenge and going to give it a go, then that's where we give you all those little details, with all your little tools to help you along the way. So with our Fast and Thrive 48 challenge, we kick it off on Tuesday, the 27th of August. Now, on the post, I know I've put 6 p.m. It's a very loose start time, right? So some people like to start their fast after 4 hours after their first meal or their second meal or lunchtime. It's really up to you when you prefer to start it. We will be going through another Zoom call on the Monday evening, the 26th, to go through in detail how we want to go about starting your fast, and some suggestions that we have for you there as well. So the main thing is we want to ensure that you get your products ordered, the products that you need. We've got a short list. So if you want to start with just the bare minimum, we've got a short list of 3 products. So it's a great way to get involved, try out some fasting with some supported products, try out the products and see what you think. Or you can always opt in for a collection that includes some of the packs of bags of Ultra 30 if you're wanting to come out and have the full experience. So I would suggest, if you want the full experience, definitely go for a collection that has the Ultra 30 so you can ease your way out of the fast beautifully. If you're wanting to just start with the bare minimum, that is okay too. Yeah, we just want to make sure that you are supported and you get the right products for you. So if you're someone that's caffeine sensitive and you don't want caffeine, then we would steer you away from the Alpha and the E Vibe and steer you towards the Drench, the Burn Mode, and the Fortitude, for example. If you obviously can get more than 3 products. But if you are wanting to just start with the bare minimum, we suggest 3. If it was me, I'd be going for the full experience, but it's your call. This is your journey, and we want to just be there to support you where you're at. Does anyone have any questions?
That was amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hey,
who's
Christine.
going? Okay, hey. Just with the ordering, because I was going to do it last week and it's just got delayed.
That's okay.
So where are they coming from? So it's time sensitive. It'll become soon.
Yep, they're coming from the US.
Oh
So
yes,
it takes 7 days.
right.
Yep.
And if you're regional, a little bit longer.
She's Melbourne.
Oh.
She's okay.
That's good. We won't go into.
Yeah, so I would probably get onto it this week. Yeah.
Yep.
And if you need to, let's chat, and I can help you with which ones to choose that will be
Yep.
more benefit to you.
Yep. Okay, we
Yeah,
will.
that's good. Anybody
Yep.
else?
I mean, I've intermittent fasting for a couple of years, so
Yes,
I'm familiar. The most I've done is probably 20 odd hours,
that's
but
good.
this'll stretch me.
Yeah, me too. We'll do it
Oh, good.
together. We'll link arms.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always, I've read a lot about the benefits of it. I know lots of people who fast. And I mean, it's just a discipline or something that just mindset to get over that not eating, and having a
Yeah.
fridge there and not opening the door constantly during the day.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Please do.
It just reminded me. One of my clients, one of my coaching clients, she's in Germany, and she's hilarious, by the way. Mary, if you're listening to the recording, I'm talking about you. With love, of course. She has this little pig on the fridge, right? So every time the door opens, you have a pig noise.
Oh, I
It's
love it.
hilarious.
Where can you get them?
I don't know. I'm going to ask her. It is hilarious because we can be on the phone. She's on, and she's saying, "Oh, I bought this," and I'm like, "Go and get it. I need to see the packaging." Opens the fridge.
I think we need to have that as a prize.
I know, it is so funny. Yeah.
Look,
I'm going to eBay it.
The
It'll
works,
be on
right?
Thank you, Mary.
Christine, you've got to keep yourself busy on the fast. You have to keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
Right.
Away from your fridge.
Away from my fridge, yeah. Now, Carla, as far as training, because I'm back in the gym now,
You
and
are.
it's going well for the last month, so I'm not feeling quite as soft.
Good. Oh,
So
you'll get it back quickly, Christine.
I know the muscle. I'm not worried. I'm just worried about stripping off the fat. That was always my concern. The muscle, I can put muscle on. It blows my mind how
I
quick I
know.
can put muscle on.
I know.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's so
So,
good.
I mean, obviously, I've got a bit of muscle memory there now, which is really good. So I'm really, really enjoying it and getting back into it. What can I do over that 48 hours? Can I still go to? I'm only going every second day at the moment, just building back into it gently, being really nice to myself. So can I still do what I normally do?
So yes, you can to a degree. So it really depends on how you're feeling. What I would suggest though, if you start your fast, let's just say you do start 6 p.m. Tuesday evening. So you've eaten as normal Tuesday, 4 hours before you start. That's your last meal. So then what I would do is schedule in a rest day on Wednesday. You can certainly still go for a walk and do some light activity, some yoga, some stretching, a bit of a walk. I will always walk Billy down the beach every morning, regardless. And then if you wanted to schedule in and try similar to what George did, which was schedule in your training on the very last day of your fast and break it after training. So scheduling in your training sort of later in the day on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep. And then breaking it after your training. But I would just gauge how you're feeling, and if you just want to do light activity for the 2 days and then pick up your training, after you've broken the fast, that's fine. It really kind of is a personal preference and depending on how you're feeling. But I'm going to try George's method and exactly what I just mentioned. So I will just do light activity on the Wednesday, and then on the Thursday I'm going to schedule in my training a little bit later than normal, and then I will break it late Thursday. So yes, Pamela.
I see there's no place to put your hand up anymore. I'm looking down at the icons at the bottom here.
Oh, there's not? Okay.
I don't know if it's the new version. So sorry, what I wanted to say, you must make sure you drink lots of water during your fast.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. So on the Monday evening in our opening ceremony, that's where we will discuss in detail the scheduling, when to have everything, what products you've got, when you can slot them in, your water, other liquid, like herbal teas and that sort of thing. And that's where we'll discuss it in finer detail. But yes, your fluid intake is crucial. Yeah.
Okay, I found it, so I put a heart on there.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Any other questions while we're here? Oh, Monica had a hand, or are you just showing off because you found the hand signal?
I found it. No,
You
I
found
found it.
And Carla,
I
you
didn't want
could
it to say.
definitely,
Yeah.
you could definitely exercise during this fast with the burn mode. No problem.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
You would definitely be able to do it, Carla. Absolutely, you're fit. You love it. You'll love
we'll
it.
just see. I'm scheduling it in for Thursday, but I'll take your expert word for it. Pamela, Annette, and Corrine. And I know Monica's had a lot of experience with, actually, all of you have had more experience in fasting than me.
Yeah.
So,
Carla was doing hectic cleaning jobs.
Yes.
Just drinking water, only water. And I got more energy.
That's awesome. See?
Not even a burn mode.
That's hardcore. That can everyone give us a wave? I'm going to take a little photo. Yay! And
I'm drinking Ultra 30. Can you believe it?
Oh my, you're going to be up all night.
No, because I'm breaking the fast. So I thought,
sorry, Ultra 30. Sorry, I just had Alpha in
Ultra
my head.
30. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ultra 30
you're
milkshake.
awesome.
Oh, so good.
That is, how many hours did you do, Monica?
So I stopped it yesterday about 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I think I was just nibbling things, and that's it. And I decided not to do anything today. It was just easier because my parents coming tonight, so I'm just in the airport at the moment.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Well done.
Yeah, it was fun. It was not too much. It was the only thing I also think this little thing, if people want to be really careful, is with the toothpaste. Get a toothpaste that is sugar-free, because people don't think about this thing.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. That's something, I have switched to as well for that.
Yeah.
What about
Which is normally the organic ones, like the no fluoride ones, they will say no sugar, because you ingesting that. So
always use organic tooth.
Yeah.
Besides that, you covered. Yeah, you
That
covered
is,
everything.
I actually never thought of that. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Mm,
Great.
mm.
So Monica's our dietitian. So she's
Hello.
got all the science behind her as well. So
Little
we've
bit.
got a really, really awesome team
Mm,
of coaches and experts, and everyone's got their little niche area where they've had most experience in. So you're getting the best of everything
mm.
here with all of us together. So thank you, team. I'm going to stop
Thank you.
recording.